So it's a kind of a fun way to connect with maybe some other like-minded people. One of my main concerns was, is this gonna be weird? Are people gonna be friendly? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I am Krista, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. So today I am going to do an Azure Standard haul and show you what I picked up early this morning. If you are new to Azure Standard, I'm gonna just do a little explanation of what Azure Standard is and how, my own personal explanation of how it works. If you are not new and you do not want to hear what I have to say, you can skip forward to the actual haul. I will try to put this in chapters or let you know at what point in the video this is going to move into the haul. For those of you who don't know, Azure Standard is a food co-op, and basically you order online, you pay a minimal amount for shipping. I feel like it's very minimal because I buy huge bags of flour and sugar, and as you'll see, chicken feed and all kinds of things, and my shipping is not that high, but everybody pays a little bit. And then the truck, basically you place your order online, and then and it comes around once a month to your drop-off. So you'll have to find a drop-off near you. Some people don't have drop-offs nearby. Ours is about 15 minutes or so away. So after we've placed our order a few days later, then they give us what time our drop-off will be picked up. So maybe this is the only thing that I can think of that's really a downside of Azure Standard, is you don't know the drop-off time when you place your order. So hopefully your schedule is open that next week when you have to go pick it up, and it all works out. So far, so good. We've done well with that. So typically our pickup time is in the afternoons, but this week it was at 8 a.m. and you're supposed to be there 15 minutes early. You help unload the truck, and then everybody helps unload. We put it in piles for each person, and then you grab your stuff and go, and that's the end of it. So it's usually a fairly quick process. For us, the truck has almost always been on time or a little early. We've been doing Azure Standard for about 6 months. One of my main concerns was, is this gonna be weird? Are people gonna be friendly? Because you kind of have to work together to unload the truck. And there's a whole process. At our Azure drop-off, it's very organized. People are friendly and chatty, and we all like to kind of see what each other got and compare notes on what we love and that sort of thing. I had a long conversation today with a guy about that he has some quail, and he had seen my chicken feed and asked if it was any good, and that sort of thing. So it's a kind of a fun way to connect with maybe some other like-minded people. A lot of the food is organic or very healthy, and they have a huge variety. And like I said, we buy our chicken feed there and lots of different things, and I'm still learning what all I can buy there. And I always like to watch other Azure Standard hauls so that I can see what other people buy as well. So there you go. Little intro to Azure Standard. I do have a code down below. If you enter it that I referred you, we get a little bit off of our Azure Standard order, but don't feel any obligation to do that. You can grab a code too and share it with your friends, and they can get some off your order, and so on and so forth. If you have any other questions about Azure or how it works, you can put them down in the comments below, and I can see if I can answer them. Like I said, we're fairly new to Azure Standard, but we are loving it. So this is what I got this month. We're gonna start over here with the chicken feed, and these are scratch and peck feeds, and they are an organic feed. They are whole grains, and so I actually ferment these or soak them, and so they kind of puff up and it makes a lot more feed. I bought 2 bags this month of these because I've been going through quite a bit. We just got a bunch of new chicks that are now chickens and laying eggs, so we are off to the races with lots of eggs. This is also chicken feed, and it is pellets, and it's an organic feed from Modesto Milling, and so I mix the two and soak it, like I said. So that really doesn't come out of my grocery budget. I will try to put the total at the end of this video. And then I have 2 bags of organic cane sugar. We go through about 1 bag a month, but I needed an extra one because sometimes we run out and I don't like to buy it from the store. I have 2 bags of the organic unbleached all-purpose flour. We are starting to mill our own wheat berries and experimenting with that, but we are finding that we still need the all-purpose flour for some things, or that we need to mix and do all-purpose flour and some freshly milled flour. I'm gonna spend this winter trying to perfect my skills at using freshly milled flour in bread and things like that. But it is definitely a steep learning curve, and so we are still getting some regular flour and mixing it in to make recipes work out the way that we want them to. I have a 25-pound bag of oats for oatmeal and things like that, and we use it in our bread and all sorts of things. Let's see, I was gonna say these bags are 25 pounds of the flour, and the bags of sugar are 25 pounds as well. Okay, I had to run out. I almost forgot my strawberries out in the freezer, so I had to go back and get them. So I got a box of frozen organic strawberries. It's whole in pieces, it says, and it is a 5-pound box. And I also got a bag of rhubarb. And I'll move over here. I also got 3 boxes of Pomona pectin. Something exciting is happening. I am thinking that maybe some strawberry jelly, strawberry rhubarb jelly is in our future. So thought I'd get some rhubarb. I'll probably just chop it up for now and put it in the freezer till I'm ready to deal with it. And also the strawberries, the pectin, make some jelly. I got a buttermilk ranch dressing mix. It says it's 1 pound, simply for convenience. And also an Italian seasoning mix. That one's 1 pound as well, just to have on hand. I bought, let's see, 4 of these Parmesan cheese, and I'm thinking they're almost half a pound, but not quite. I don't know if they're all the same. They're a little different in price and weight. So I bought 4 of those. Gonna make some Alfredo sauce with those is my thinking. The Pomona's pectin, like I said. This is mozzarella. I used to also buy raw cheddar from them, but then I found a more local farm source for that. So that's very similar in price. So I decided to go local with my cheese. These are good snacks for the kids, dried apple rings. And then I have, that's 1 pound and 2 pounds of the dried pears. I have 3 of the organic maple syrup. You can get these in all different sizes, and there's all different kinds too. This is just the one that we've run across that we really like. I got a 1 gallon jug of organic coconut oil and 1 of the raw honey. It says it's the berry and wildflower. I think we've had that one before and the kids liked it. They are flavored a little different depending on what the bees have been pollinating. I have an organic olive oil there, a vanilla extract. This one, it looks like 16 ounce, 32 ounce. There's all kinds of sizes of these. I also got an organic almond extract. There we go. Now it's showing you. And my plan is to use this in my kombucha along with some cherry flavoring. They say it kind of makes it taste a little bit like Dr. Pepper. So that's my favorite. And the kids will love it too. So this is my Azure Standard haul for the month of July. Thanks for watching today. If you have any comments or questions about Azure Standard, I would love to visit with you down in the comments below. Bye-bye.